Hi, this is Rosa from Teaching for Success. We have been working with the kindy teachers, the nursery teachers of Dade Nursery and Primary School. And we had a workshop on reading, okay, especially for, we focused or targeted the younger readers, the little ones who are just coming into kindergarten, who have to learn their letters, they'll identify letters and learn their letter sounds and blends and things like that that are going to help them with their reading, set them off with their reading. So we are going to look at some pictures, and we're also going to look at a video of one of our kindy teachers teaching letter sounds. And then I'm going to give some feedback to that teacher, grows and glows. So the feedback is always positive, and also we give feedback regarding growth for the teacher. What do they need to work on? What are the next steps? Okay, so let us quickly share our screen and move on to that video. We're going to do share sound. Okay, so here we go.
Has a sound on the pad, and this is sound, 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 sound. Teacher has a sound on the pad, and this is sound, sound, sound. Teacher has a sound, sound, sound. Teacher has a sound, sound. Children, we are going to make words. We are going to make using sound. Using sound. I want to see the action. I want to see the action. It says.
Okay, so let's stop sharing right there. So as we can see, the students are very, very engaged in learning. They're learning their letter sounds, and what is so fantastic about the strategies that this teacher is using is she's using lots of songs, she's using actions, and she's using rhyming words, and she's making her lesson really fun and interesting for the students. The students look happy, they look very engaged, very interested in what's going on, in what they're learning, which is excellent. As well, the students are saying their letter sounds correctly, like they had the letter B, they're not saying B, they're saying B, 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 you know? And they had the letter L, and it was L, 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 and then the teacher did a little sing-song about licking a lollipop, which is very fun and interesting and engaging for the students. So I really, really enjoyed that, and I think we give glows for the teacher for using those fun, authentic, and engaging strategies to teach letter sounds to her students. Okay, so one thing that I wanted to also point out was that the boards of the classroom had a lot of information that the students could use in their learning. So we'll go back and share our screen. So if we look at the next slide, we see lots of pictures and letters on the boards. The classroom boards are filled with information that students can use. I like the backboard back here because the pictures are really big, and I'm sure they can be seen by at different angles or from different positions in the classroom. I'm not sure about the ones here on the top, whether the students can read them. I would say always keep things on the boards at a level where little kids don't have to stretch their necks up so high in order to read them, or the lettering isn't so small. Okay, so, and if we go to the next slide, again, we see that in this classroom, the boards are filled with information that the teacher is using for the students to learn, which is excellent. Our boards in our classroom should be the third teacher. So something that the students can refer to enhance their learning. Again, here, like Teacher Charles, we have this teacher circulating around the classroom. She's not just standing at the front of the classroom, which is excellent. Then another wonderful glow for this teacher is that the students are called to the front of the classroom to try out some exercises, which is really, really good. I like that it gives students a chance to show their thinking and to show that they're actually learning, okay, which is excellent. My question to this teacher would be, what if a student does not want to come to the front? What do you do? Do you let them pass and sit down and you choose another student? Do you force them to come up to the front? What if they get the letter sounds wrong, or they can't make up a correct word? How are you going to correct them? Okay, those are questions that I put out there. I also like at the bottom underneath the blackboard, they have letter sounds that are low at a level that the little ones can access and see and use, which is excellent. Okay, then we have our little friend here writing the word fail on the board, which is excellent. There she goes, F-A-I-L on the chalkboard. So that's good to encourage participation in the classroom. I'm not sure whether this student took the initiative to come up to the front or she was chosen to come up to the front, but participation is always good opportunity for students to show their thinking in class. Okay, there she's written the word fail. Excellent, excellent work there. So those were my glows for this teacher. The glows would be try and make some of the content on your boards a little bigger so students can see them from wherever they are seated in class, and put them down to a level that they don't have to stretch their necks to see at either eye level or slightly above eye level. So, and a great job with the singing and with making the lesson authentic and fun and engaging and interesting. So well done to our kindy teacher. So thank you very much for joining us with our reading feedback for the workshop that our kindy teachers did with reading in kindergarten. Okay, first steps in reading in kindergarten. So we're just talking about letters and letter sounds and not necessarily big words. I also noticed that some of the, let's point it out here. Let's share one more time. This is one thing that I noticed is that on this board, they have the letters S and A and T and I and P and N. It would be good underneath these letters to have words that have the S, the sound, and the A sound, or the A sound and the T sound and the I sound, or the I sound and the P sound and the N sound. Okay, so this board right here is good, but it's a little bit too busy. It looks like there are birthdays here, then there are letters here, then there's a lot going on. It's a bit too busy, so I'll try and declutter the boards a little bit and not make them too busy. And underneath all these blends or digraphs, they should be letters. If you have the ch sound here, we should have some words with the ch sound so that students can see what words have the ch or sh sound on the board. Okay. So I'm not sure whether they learned these one at a time or they were learning them all together. I'm not sure, but that's something that we will discuss in our workshops as we are discussing feedback with our teachers. So awesome share from the kindy teacher in Dade Nursery and Primary School. So thank you very much for joining us.